So, we are finally making a new episode of I'm Hungry at College, and I just wanted like a midnight snack, literally a midnight snack, and so it's past 11, which means we can start cooking, like the rules of Hat Kitchen say. Alright, so what we're going to do is make special hot dogs. So first we need our hot dog buns, right? And then we need some butter. And then hot dogs and cheese. These are the main ingredients of the special hot dog. I'm gonna walk over. Wait till you guys see this. Look at the new. This is the new Hat Kitchen. All right. So to start, we need to make hot dogs. So we're going to fill a pot with some hot water, or cold water, whatever. Just enough to cover the hot dogs. And we're going to turn that on high. Okay. And then we can just put the hot dogs in right away. Alright, so now that that's started, alright, next thing we need to do is get our buns ready. So, I'm going to open this, get our two buns, so it's a little lopsided, it's okay. Alright, and then we need our pan, which will do the rest of the cooking for us. Alright, so, to start, open the butter, just a little bit, and then we need like a smidgen of butter. Right in the pan. Right, and then turn it on. Turn it on to high at first just to warm up the pan, but then you're probably going to want to put it around medium so you don't burn stuff. Alright. So. Alright, so the secret ingredient to these hot dogs is an egg. What you want to do is you need one egg per couple of hot dogs. So, or one per hot dog if you really like eggs. It's up to you. Or 3. Alright. So, once that starts melting. Alright, so our pan's hot. It's smoking. That means it's hot. We can turn this down to medium again. And then get our butter swirling so it covers the whole pan. What you want to do is take your two buns and try to get some butter on all the sides for toasting. So spin them around like this, turn them back over, and then last time. All right, and then just let them sit there for a little while and let them toast. Alright, so while that's doing its thing, you want to get the cheese ready. Right, so the cheese, it's up to preference. I like 1 piece per hot dog. So what I do is I usually fold it in half and then slip these into the hot dog bun, and it works perfectly. If you like more cheese, you can put in more slices, but it's up to you. So I got my cheeses ready now. Close this back on. It's on top. Start wrapping stuff up. I'm not going to need these anymore, so I can close it. Alright. So these should be cooking now. They're starting to brown a little bit. I want to keep turning them so it doesn't burn on one side. You'll know when it's done. So now we kind of just wait. Alright. how it's getting brown. We want a little more than that though. Crispier the better, I always say. No plates. Need a plate. Place over here for now. Alright, so that's about what we're looking for. You can put it in a little more if you'd like, but that's a pretty good toast right there, I must say. Alright, so while that's cooking on the other side, I'm going to go get some barbecue sauce for this. This is Kraft Honey Barbecue. These are the makers of the famous mac and cheese. They also make barbecue. Alright. So we got our barbecue. We make one ketchup, one barbecue. Mix it up a little. Alright. So these are basically toasted. You can put these onto our plate. And now is a good time to put the cheese on because the buns are hot, so the cheese will melt inside the buns. So just put them in like that. And then this one. Alright. So now the cheese is going to be melting and we'll have that ready. Alright, so you want to keep your pan still hot. Get a little bit more butter in there. Alright. Probably turn this down a little bit. So we get the butter in there. And we take our egg. Spread the egg in. Alright, and then you want to break that. Mix it around so it makes like a nice even circle. Like this. And just let it cook a little bit. So this is ready to flip. You can use a spatula, but I just usually flip it because it's way easier. So now once you turn it, you can turn the pan off. It's hot enough to cook the rest of the egg by itself. So we're just going to let that cook. And you might want to give your hot dogs a little turn to make sure they're not sitting on the bottom. So those are still good and the water's boiling now. Alright. So this egg is now cooked all the way through, the way I like it. Then what you want to do is use your spatula or knife, anything will work, to cut it in two halves like that. And then you just take this half and drop it right into the hot dog just like that. And do the same thing with the other one. Just drop it right into the hot dog bun, just like that. So now we got two hot dog buns, and then you want to take your pan and fill it with water so it's easier to clean later on. Just put that right back on here. Actually, I'm going to still need this to get our hot dogs on. Alright, so the hot dogs are already pre-cooked, so this is basically just to get them warm. You can take, they should always be ready by the time the bun is done. So turn this off and then pick up my first hot dog. Just drop it right into the bun, just like that. Pick up the second hot dog. Drop it into the second bun. Alright. Now, everything's off, so we can turn this off. And then you want to take whatever sauce you're going to put on, or condiment, whatever. So I'm going to make one that's ketchup. Put ketchup on it. And then a barbecue. I'm going to take this barbecue, just drizzle it on. There we go. Now we have two gourmet hot dogs, different flavors to enjoy at any time. And that took no time at all. These are delicious. Check those out. Those are Food Network worthy. So I'm going to take the first bite now. Barbecue first. It's a good hot dog. Never again will you go back to making hot dogs without an egg in them.